Good morning. Had to get my coffee. Okay, so I am currently standing in the office slash guest bedroom that my fiance uses to work in daily, and our guests stay here. So I'm very excited today because I'm going to be lime washing the walls in here a blue color. My inspiration, I'll insert a couple photos here, is to make this feel like a Ralph Lauren store. I got a chair from Hudson that's like this really lived in Arhaus chair. I think that's how you say it, Arhaus, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, but it's vintage, and it was found in this estate, this like mansion that this 100-year-old woman was living in. I guess she had like 30 rooms or something. Anyway, so the guy, Paul, in Hudson, New York, who I bought all these antiques from, this chair was there with this matching ottoman, and he said that he bought a bunch of furniture off of her, or got a bunch of furniture off of her because she moved out. She'd been living alone that whole time and finally decided she couldn't like take care of this mansion anymore. So anyways, I got this chair. That's the story designs. And so that's gonna go in the corner here. Right now there's nothing there. And then I have actually already changed out the light fixture. I'll give you guys like a little room tour of the before. I got a new dresser off of Facebook Marketplace that's also like a darker color. This room only has one window, and it's probably the darkest room in the house just because of the direction that the window is facing. South facing light is the best light. This is north facing. So it's just darker in here. So my plan is to put a Roman shade up in here. The light fixture's already been changed. It's a gorgeous antique piece that I found out in like Pasadena. There was nothing there before. Got a new rug. I got a cover for the couch. It's a pull-out couch. This is where our guests stay. It's just getting a little raggedy, and when you have a white or a lighter colored couch and you can't wash the cover, it's just gonna look raggedy. So I got a cover that's washable because this gets sat on a lot every day by me, my fiance, my dog, all of it. That's it. So changing out the window coverings, got a new dresser to put in here that I'll like style, a new rug and a couch cover and the chair, and that's gonna be like this full room. And then also the guest bathroom I've already done a makeover on. Today, first things first, I'm gonna clear this room out. Not clear it out. I'm going to move everything to the center of the room, cover it with plastic so I can get started on prepping these walls for lime washing. So let's get into it. Okay, so I have moved everything to the center of the room, put plastic over all of it so I don't get anything on the furniture because the furniture is really nice. I want to make sure it's protected. I'm only painting the walls. I have a tendency to splash. I've also taken off all of the wall plates and patched up some holes from things that I had to take off the walls. Now I'm just gonna sand, I'm gonna tape the room off to protect the floors, and also like the trims and the baseboards and probably the ceiling also because it's such a dark paint. And then I will get to applying the primer in here. So. Okay, the primer is all done, covered in white paint. I had bought like a liter, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough, but I ended up having enough left over. It's like nice and bright and white in here and looks really lovely. So now I have the color here. It's called Mountain. It's by Bauwerk again. So it's the color. I'm just gonna open it. I'm so excited. Okay. Now these you typically have to stir for quite a while. So it's dark. It looks dark in the can, but you know what? I have faith this is gonna work out. This is the wall I started with. I just wanna do like a little test on it. This is dry, okay. Ooh, it's dark. Oh, it's really dark. It's like black almost. It's like not even blue. Yeesh. Okay. Did I order the right color? I think maybe they sent me the wrong color. This was supposed to be blue. All right. The sample has dried. It is giving more blue, a little more blue. So I keep going. I feel like I also ordered a different color just to go over the top of it to make it even a little bit more blue, but I like the color more now, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. This is what the room is looking like after the first coat. Personally, I like it. I know Jason, my fiance, is very worried about it being too dark. It's dark. This room is dark. But my whole theory was lean into the fact that this is like a cozy den and there's only one window and, you know, just lean into it. The light is on right now. This is it with the light off. I still think it weirdly is like bouncing the light, like reflecting the light back or something. And it almost makes the room feel brighter, which is very strange. However, it is not blue. So I did panic and order a bluer blue to do the second coat. It's gonna take 3 to 5 days to get here, but I do feel like and this is still drying, so like this is not the true color of the first coat, but I do feel like if I did a second coat, maybe the blue would come out more, or if I just wait and I get a truer blue and put it over the top, it'll be better. I'm on the fence. I may just wait till Jason comes home and see what he thinks about the first coat. I don't want this to take too long because this is his office and I know he needs it. I'm just trying to do the right thing because this is a lot of work and I only want to do it once. So I ordered a bluer blue. It's called Santa Monica Blue. This color is called Mountain. It is what it is. I clearly went for it and didn't stop after that little test I did because I'm crazy. I'll update you guys on whether or not I do the second coat in the same color or in the Santa Monica Blue, which I ordered. I'll insert a picture of here. It's a different blue. And then this is the Mountain over here color from their website. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hello. Good morning. I am so excited because I am standing in, let's see if I can get you a little bit of a better view. The room right now, I was so worried about the colors being too like black, but as you can see, it's like a navy blue. It's like a perfect, beautiful navy blue, and I am just over the moon with how this turned out. I can't even put it into words. Lime wash is the truth, the way, and the light. That's how I feel. Anyway, so now I'm going to work on putting the room back together. I'm very excited to put everything back together and take the tape down and all of that. So I'm going to get the dresser out of storage. The dresser, which is like a navy piece that I got on Facebook Marketplace, and it's like French provincial style, which I'm very excited about. Put the antique or vintage brown leather chair in the corner. And I also have the new rug and a sofa cover coming. So, oh, and Roman shades, antique linen Roman shades. It's gonna be a vibe, guys. The moment I put this vintage cognac leather chair in the corner is really the moment that this room started to feel like my vision. And then something I was dying to do was to rearrange this bookshelf. It had gotten super messy, and I just felt like if I could figure out a way to display all of the books and make them look uniform and pretty and organized, it would also just help this room. Being organized and making things look aesthetic that way is a great way to uh, add decor to any room. And also, there's now this thing called bookshelf wealth. So of course, I'm obsessing over where I can do a built-in bookshelf, and I think I found a place. So stay tuned for that in a future video, where I'll probably be building a built-in bookshelf with the library ladder, which I'm super excited about. But anyways, this bookshelf turned out awesome, and organizing it was key. On this wall, I added back my husband's prints of Malcolm X and Nelson Mandela. They're actually charcoal drawings that are signed by the artist that his father gave him. They're really beautiful, and it's interesting because they faded into the wall when the walls were white, but now that they're blue, oh my god, they just pop out and are just stunning. And then this green chair is from World Market. It's a velvet green chair, and it's aesthetically really beautiful. I think long term it's gotten a little bit tough in the cushion, but my husband is, he's an easy sell. He's like low maintenance. He's like, it's great. It works. I love it. Layering these rugs also really helped the room. The bottom rug is a wool rug that I got from IKEA when we first moved in. And then this top rug is from the Studio McGee line at Target. It is also wool. I believe they still sell it. It goes for under $300, so I'll link it down below. Adding this dresser in also just brought so much more life to the space. I think the fact that it is the exact same color as the walls, this sort of dark navy color, it just helps go a long way with that like monochrome look. But the fact that it's a different finish is a really cool contrast, and it's just great for extra storage for guests or for us for linens and things like that to have another dresser. So I'm adding some clippings that I got from outside. I believe It's like an olive branch and something else. But this is a pot that I got from a vintage store local here. I do end up covering that TV cord, so no need to comment about it. I did it later, just not in this video. And then I'm adding this single taper holder candlestick. Now this is where things get a little bit funny and fun. I didn't want to just edit out the process and be like, oh yes, I perfectly styled this in one try. This is a perfect example of what it takes to get the balance of styling any surface right. So I like to just lay out all of my pieces and on like a nearby surface and just sort of look at them, and then I can have them on hand to just pull and rearrange and move. You'll see me moving the stems. You'll see me adding books. For height, it's about balance, and it's also just about visually having space, but also filling the space. So it is a balancing act, and I don't think I need to explain it too much besides that. The only other thing I'll say besides books are great for height, balance, mix of materials, and also styling in threes can be super helpful when you're styling any sort of surface. So the chair came with this ottoman, and it's a little bit tight in front of the guest bathroom on the other side of the room there, so I'm just using it as a coffee table and adding this wood tray to it. It does sort of migrate around the room, but this is how I decided to style it in this moment. And then next to the sofa here, I'm adding this antique elmwood Chinese stool. I'll link similar ones down below, and a quilt in a basket next to the sofa since it's a pull-out couch that does turn into a bed. And then last, this antique tapestry that I got in Hudson that I just love so much. So there was quite a bit of time between the reveal day in those last clips and here, but I wanted to make sure I showed you the updates with the sofa cover coming, and also this photo that we got at an auction from the Kennedy Foundation of Jonathan Kennedy, this hook from McGee & Co. It's a brass hook that's really awesome for hanging hats and backpacks. This mixture of pillows to add some texture and just coziness to this couch, because it does get used as a couch to watch the TV as well as a pull-out bed. And of course, this couch cover. It was a gloomier day when I filmed this, not quite as sunny, but these added layers took time, so I wanted to make sure that I showed you, just as a testament to the fact that creating a room doesn't happen in a day. Like, the shade took like 8 weeks to come, the couch cover took weeks to come, and the art took, years and years to collect. So don't forget that when you're designing your spaces. These things don't happen overnight, and if they do, they're not going to have as much soul and spirit. And then this brass coat hook hanger, which I got off Amazon, is awesome if you're short on closet space. I'll be sure to link that down below. And for the best part, the reveal, my husband's reaction.
Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Turned out even better than I thought. It's great. Thank you.
He loves it. You heard it here first. He loves it. Do you love it, Pepperoni? He loves it too.
This is a great compliment. This is a perfect color.
Perfect color, folks.